Tom, update us. What is the latest count for service academies as it pertains to the total?
Oh, well, I should make this clear for all the other outlets that use this stat and never credit where they get it from. From 2005, the under in games between service academies is 43, 9, and 1. 43, 9, and 1. And Bud's going to tell you how it's going to be 43, 10, and 1 soon.
So, Tom, clearly, because we are men of principle.
Damn right. We love this country.
We love this country.
Unlike Bud, who hates it.
We are going to be taking the under 32.5.
Yes.
Do you have a play on the side?
Army.
I know. I've got some classic chip line value over here where when it was a pick 'em, I was like, I don't know. I like the way that Army finished the season. They were really competitive against a good Troy team, won 4 out of their last 6 games. Navy got them last year when Army was a heavy favorite. So you've got a little bit of a revenge factor. No Commander-in-Chief trophy on the line. Give me the Black Knights. You know, Navy's riding high off that UCF win. Maybe that's why that's coming from. But at Pick'em, I was like Army. And then I start to see it Navy -1, Navy -1.5. Now it's Navy -2.5. So, I mean, I guess that I'll wait to see if we can get this out to a full 3, but I like Army on the money line here.
Do you know why Navy's getting all that money?
Why?
Or where it's coming from? You ready for this?
Yeah.
Offshore.
Oh, Thomas,
yeah.
that is well done, buddy.
Yeah. So, Bud, what's your read on this game?
All right, I agree that Service Academy unders is a tremendous trend, and I think there's reason for it, as Tom typically says, which is that these teams know each other. They do play differently than you can typically model in these things, and you should manually adjust what you do here. However, I have seen this all over CBS all week, and all over ESPN, and all over ABC, and it does beg the question: at what number would you stop betting the under? Would you ever bet an over in a Service Academy game? What would the number have to be? Because I want to point out, when this trend started, these numbers were often 42, 44, 38.5, 39. In recent years, this game has gone over 32 quite a bit, right? So 2019, it went over. Let's see, 2016, it went over. 2015, it went over. 2013, it also went over. 2011, it went over. 2012, push. All right. And then I go to another string of Service Academy games here. 2021, it would have gone over. 2018, missed by a point. 2016 is an over. 2013 is an over. 2012 is an over. 2011 is an over. And then going to the final one here, we got a good number of overs as well. 2020, 2019, 2017. 2017 was a burner, by the way, between Navy Air Force, 48-45. Look, I think that this is just priced into the number a little bit too heavily. And I think the trend makes a lot of sense, but the number also has to make sense. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to take the over 32. It's not something I'm betting heavily, by the way.
Fight.
An un-American lock fight. Okay, so
Boo!
all right, go ahead.
That last comment in the chat, if they only knew. Anyway. Oh, man.
17-14 is a winner for Tom and Chip. 17-10 is a winner for Tom and Chip. There's a lot of ways that we can get to 31. It's going to be tough to get to 33.
Yeah, I could see like 20-14.
20. You're asking for 4 whole touchdowns? You know what happens when you get
4 touchdowns?
Oh, my.
See, that's the thing you asked.
What
the total
one
would have
defensive
to be.
score gets us there? Probably.
You asked what the total would have to be for me to consider taking the over. 27.5. That's when I would start considering the over.
So we still have a pretty good gulf here. But like I thought you were going to say something like 30 or 29.5. Okay.
No, I will still take the under when it's at 27.5, but I'm saying that's when I would be like,
What about the side, Bud? Do you have a lean one way or the other?
Honestly, like I've been kind of impressed with what Navy has done down the stretch. Defensively, I liked what they did against the Irish in the second half. I thought they played pretty well against UCF. Them getting their quarterbacks hurt doesn't really seem to impact them. It's like clones. So I'm kind of leaning Navy a little bit, but not enough to bet it.
We will, of course, be dialed in, and you can watch the Army-Navy game, America's game, on CBS. You can stream it on Paramount Plus. Kickoff is at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Watch CBS Sports HQ starting at 2:30. There are some handsome gentlemen that will be on that show, Mr. Tom Fornelli and myself, as we get you set for all the action in Army-Navy. CBS Sports HQ to watch the pregame show with us, and then flip it over to Paramount Plus so that you can watch the game itself or watch it on CBS.